Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will talk about symmetrical figure and lines of the symmetry. Okay, please open your booklet, page 40. Okay, we say that the figure has line symmetry if it can be folded into two congruent parts that match exactly like this. If I have a paper, okay, and I fold it like this. Okay, it be folded to two congruent parts that exactly match, and this line or this fold line is called line of symmetry. I have some polygons, and we should know a number of lines of symmetry of them. Number one, if we talk a scalene triangle, the scalene have different sides, so I can draw a line of symmetry of each on each vertices. No, so a line of symmetry here is 0, and a parallelogram a line of symmetry 0. Why? If I have a parallelogram, and I will be folded, it will not be congruent. I have a parallelogram like this. Okay, and I fold this. These are two congruent shapes. No, so a line of symmetry of parallelogram is 0. And trapezium, if I have a trapezium and fold it in any point, it can't be divided into two congruent shapes. So a line of symmetry of the trapezium is 0. Okay, the isosceles trapezium has two sides equal, so it has one symmetrical line because it has two lines are equal. Okay, and an isosceles triangle has one symmetrical line, so we notice that any isosceles polygon have one symmetrical line. Any isosceles polygons has one symmetrical line. Okay, let's go to the rectangle. A rectangle have two symmetrical lines. If I have this triangle, I can be folded like this and like this. So it have two symmetrical lines. Okay, but the diagonal of the triangle is when I fold around the rectangle around the diagonal, it will be two symmetrical figures? No, but it will be two congruent triangle, but not symmetrical figure, because if I cut this two triangle and around them, it will be congruent, but it is not symmetrical line. It's okay, and this is an important statement and comes on the complete in the exam. Okay, which polygons are that have two symmetrical line? The oval have two symmetrical line. And what else? A rhombus have a two symmetrical line. Okay, I have shapes that have zero symmetrical line, and polygons that have one symmetrical line, and the polygons that have two symmetrical line. A zero symmetrical line in the scalene triangle with parallelogram and trapezium. In one symmetrical line, any polygons that have or that beginning from isosceles. I meaning one symmetrical line. Okay, two, a rhombus and a rectangle and an oval. Okay, which polygons have three symmetrical lines? The equilateral triangle. The equilateral triangle has three symmetrical lines. Okay, and the square have four symmetrical line like this and this, this and this. The square have four sides, so have four symmetrical line. Okay, irregular pentagon have five symmetrical line, but we should be regular يعني all sides are equal. And regular hexagon have six symmetrical line. يبقى الهexagon like this have how many? 6. ادي 1 2 3 4 5 6. But should be regular here. Regular hexagon have 6 symmetrical line. Okay, now what about the circle? The circle has a very large number of symmetrical line because its point of them I can draw symmetrical line like this and this and this. It has an infinite numbers of symmetrical lines. Okay, now let's take the last complete because it is very important. A diagonal of a rectangle divides it into 2. The diagonal of the rectangle that I shown before. The diagonal about the rectangle divided it into what? Into two congruent triangle, but it is not symmetrical line. هو ما بيعتبرش symmetrical line. It's not be considered symmetrical line because when I fold these two triangle, it can't match exactly to each other. Okay, but not symmetrical line for this rectangle. Now open your book, page 57, and solve with me. Number A, the parallelogram has 4 of symmetry. Okay, it's wrong. Okay, what about the correct this statement? 0 lines of the symmetry. And the rectangle has 4 lines of the number B, the rectangle has 4 lines of symmetry. It's B wrong because a rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry. The scaling triangle has 3 lines of symmetry, scaling with different sides, so it will be 0 lines of symmetry, so it's wrong. An isosceles trapezium has 1 line of symmetry. I said isosceles. I means what? Means 1. Yes, it's correct. It's true. The square has 4 lines of symmetry. 4, yes, true. The square 4 sides, yes, have 4 lines of symmetry. A rhombus has 4 lines of symmetry. A rhombus, no, has 2 lines of the symmetry. Okay, number 2, in the figure, opposite ABCD is a square with midpoint of its sides X, Y, Z, and N. يبقى ABC ده square with midpoints X, N, Z, Y. Okay, then notice and then answer the following questions. Number A, draw a common line of the symmetry of the two squares. We know in the squares have 4 lines of the symmetry. Okay, so I can draw from here and from here and from here and from here. This is the 4 lines of the symmetry. How many common lines of the symmetry are there for the two figures? How many symmetrical lines for the squares? 4. Yes, you are right, 4.